Alright, what's the Blissey plans? Also get microphone in position. We don't need full heal anymore for running the other thing. Fluffy Tail Blissey doesn't do much. Eject button doesn't really do anything either. I never liked Slow Smoke. Like, I regret Slow Smoke every time. Maybe. It's like XP doesn't do anything, X attack to like give us slightly more healing or shielding. Potion's kind of cool. But yeah, there's really like nothing that Blissey wants. You can't, like, that's very bold to go in a lobby with me and play Cramorant. Because you are going to be under the utmost scrutiny, like missing that Apom. Fortunately, it didn't matter too much. I wonder if maybe, oh, okay. Oh, guys, secure. I wonder if maybe you do go Fluffy Tail. Oh, and another miss. And oh, I didn't use the Slow Smoke. Dang. Maybe you do go Fluffy Tail just for like big secures or something. I didn't think that fight was going to get so weird. But yeah, like Slow Smoke inside of Cramorant, Whirlpool is going to generally be pretty strong. But I'm not even doing damage. It's not like, oh man, Egg Bomb's going to be sick. Alright, safeguard time. Well, that score is going to hopefully get him killed. We have Hurricane Cramorant on deck. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Oh. The shield is like 1,000, so it's kind of like too soft-boiled, which would make sense from a balance standpoint. And like, you just spam it. They lowered it to 8 seconds from 11 seconds. Okay, there might be something here. I can just use it on myself. Yo, that's over 1,000. So it is 2. Alright. There's my focus band. I have it on lowest health targeting, which might be alright. I wonder if you want to go like closest targeting and how that works with allies on Blissey. So let's swap that up. Pause? Button? Hello? Why is my pause button isn't working? Why can't I hit plus? Oh, now we have Helping Hand. Now we're nasty. Minus works. My plus button doesn't work. What? Is this a new glitch, like, from the patch? I want new settings. Alright, they might have like overtuned safeguard. Especially like safeguard Helping Hand, that sounds nasty. Yeah, get out of here, dude. You thought. Alright, so yeah, Helping Hand was always nasty. Now does this get stolen? Man, having no offensive abilities, and I feel like the targeting on Safeguard doesn't feel as important as Softboiled. They're just children. Ooh, free experience. Alright. Guess we're just gonna keep on going. Yeah. Oh, there. Hey, now my plus button finally works. Alright. Let's go. Blissey being affected by the safeguard just means, yo, what if like AD Blissey is a thing now with safeguard? Because like I'm free to do whatever I want for a pretty solid amount of time. That's kind of ridiculous. Closest on Blissey, melee targeting. Even though, like, I don't think that changes too much. But yeah, if you're just, like, slapping the closest person. Dude, AD Blissey might be the fun right now. And I might even run full heal on top of it. That way you have, like, 5 seconds of CC immunity. That's kind of like a dream. Hey, get back here. Oh yeah, that's why you gotta use safeguards. And then you slow smoke them, so they stay slow. And you speed them back up. Yeah, AD Blissey, let's go. Like, giving up Buddy Bear is so troll, but like, Blissey's Unite move is kind of inconsistent, and then you don't have specs. I'm going AD Blissey, I'm gonna see what happens. Just critting these, like, empowered autos. Yeah, I guess we just 5-man deathball their jungle and make it to where they're not allowed to have anything ever. Oh, what's that? We're all shielded now? Alright. Big slow smoke. Deathball it. Let's get him. Yeah! Slapping it up. Let's get it. Keep going. It's too funny. I don't care if I die. Alright, so they knocked 3 seconds off the cooldown. They made it to where Safeguard affects me. And the shield is also pretty fat. Alright. That's our limit. 1v3 as a support. I think you play this thing like tough. Like, Wigglytuff's early game is nasty. Like, not even because of the passive or anything. Like, you just go in and double slap, and it's kind of nuts. Oh, that's the turn. And it's dirty. Man, the slow smoke for, like, the dueling. Uh-oh. Why is my team cowards in a normals game where I'm limit testing Blissey? We should be 2v3 the entire game. 1v... No, not 1v. 2v5. This is kind of nuts. Alright. This Blastoise gets it, though. He's my new dive buddy. Oh, I missed. Okay. I guess just let the auto-targeting do its thing. There we go, Blastoise. Boom! 1,000 damage if you, like, actually land the Bliss Assist. It's kind of nuts. Do you almost have, like, it almost feels like permanent CC immunity in that Flux Zone. That's like a 2,000 shield. I think they just made it to where, like, you get all 3 charges of Soft Boiled even faster. Which, like I said, in theory is what you want out of a move like this. Man, I'm fat. Because, like, Soft Boiled is, what, 900 healing at this point? It takes, like, 40 seconds to get all the charges. I was on a kill streak on Blissey, Lamau. But with this, you get like 2 soft boileds in 8 seconds instead of 24 seconds. I guess the upgrade is also what makes it nasty, but like, because you only get an extra charge, you don't get any more healing on soft boiled, correct? I'm just gonna assume it's correct.
What a goal! What a goal! What a goal!
All right, let's get it, Greninja.
What a goal!
Never mind. 2v5 is the limit. When we get the whatchamacallit, the patch, like when we get the actual follow-up patch notes, like Pokemon Unite DB has been really good at like keeping the information or like updating the patch notes and stuff. I was laggy on the super jump. Really, one? That's all you got? Like, the special attack specs over Buddy Bearer? Nah, like, Buddy Bearer's always just too good. My Unite move didn't go off. Like, whoa, yeah, there's some lag going on. Like, I activated about 2 seconds before my Unite move didn't go off, and then it just, like, went nowhere. Whatever.
You win.
You'd expect that something affiliated with the Pokemon company would have learned their lesson from Niantic. You gotta blow the budget. You gotta waste all your money on servers. It will reward you in the end. But yeah, if there's like one-to-one scaling, I guess even like a fully stacked specs isn't super worth it. That crit chance is pretty dank, but Hybrid. More shielding. Eos Cookie. More fat. Solvest is more in. Rocky Helmet's damage. Oh god. Yeah, Rocky Helmet is just damage while in there, hopefully. Okay. Feel bad, Pikachu. That's off time. That Corphish isn't like worth losing tempo on Vespiquen, I guess. Get it! Dang. Cooldowns? Ah, not enough cooldowns, darn. I'll just steal that again. I wonder what Blissey... Tell me? Alright. I wonder what Blissey Wigglytuff is like, because I think Blissey really needs that crowd control to keep them there while you're just pounding on them. Okay. Punch! That's the hope, it's just keep punch. That shield lasts a good amount of time, just like on its own. Wait, does it stay until it expires? Does it stack? I haven't been paying attention. Now it eventually wears off. Alright. Death Ball! Yeah, I think Safeguard's good, but it doesn't turn you into like a bruiser or a brawler. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to get in there and just punch them forever. But I mean, you punch effectively without running punch items. It cleansing and giving like the CC immunity is kind of nuts. I guess that means like you can't, like, Safeguard's kind of weird because you want to spam it on cooldown, but you kind of can't. Because like you need to save it for that cleanse, and if like the shield gets broken, and then you're not able to, oh hey. Okay. Just punch him really hard. Yeah, if like the shield gets broken, then you're not like getting that crowd control immunity that's so good. But if you use it, like if you use it late, then you're not getting the full shield effectiveness, which is what's making it competitive versus the other item. Or not the other item, versus soft boiled. It's kind of weird. But now that I'm like in there more, I'm able to use more Bliss Assistance per game. Like I'm getting like 1 extra now that I've taken the Buddy Bearer off, which feels weird. Yeah, like Buddy Bearer over Rocket Helmet, probably still like the idea. Just that flat hit point's so good. It's gonna be better for dueling early. Yeah. More healing, etc. Auto attack Venusaur with Blissey though. There's something there. Oh yeah, that's right. They also increased the range of Safeguard, which I think is very significant. Like, that's a pretty bad range. Well, not bad range as it is, but like, anything less than that is pretty much unacceptable. Yeah, like, I just use Safeguard to cleanse myself from a knockup that, for like a really janky interaction. I want to see a damage chart, just see if like there's any validity to what I'm attempting here. All right, didn't get that last Safeguard. What's Blastoise doing? Did he die first, or is he just like vibing the whole time? Stream's lagging? Yeah, that's just YouTube. YouTube's very broken tonight. I died to give us attack speed. Man, we're having fun, but like YouTube's just too broken.
You win.
Most KA, cool. Dang. Yeah, I want AD Blissey, but nah. Okay, closing thoughts on the safeguard buff, because that gameplay was from a live stream and YouTube servers were awful this morning, so I kept like disconnecting and lagging even though I did a speed test and everything was fine on my end. So it was kind of weird, but let's go and like summarize everything. Safeguard. I don't know what the actual numbers are, and I feel like it's going to take a deep dive of math to find out what the most optimal thing is, but it feels like Safeguard heals for about 1.5 soft-boileds, which means like you're actually getting more effective health from the Safeguard in a fight in some situations. Soft-boiled takes a really long time to recharge. It's almost 40 seconds to get all 3 charges, and then there's that 2-second cooldown in between, so to consume all of those charges, you're effectively getting 2 safeguards. Now, when I was talking about the patch notes, I'm like, I don't think they could do anything to make Safeguard compete with soft-boiled. It looks like they did. That shield is ridiculous. Also, the shield increase is ridiculous, and the 3-second cutoff is what makes it competitive. So it's like, use all 3 soft-boileds over the course of almost 8 seconds, or you get 2 safeguards, and you have effectively the same amount of health. And then actually after you upgrade it, I think the safeguard just beats out the effective health, even with the 4 soft-boileds. But also there's like really weird feel bad times with soft-boiled, where it's like you have to use one to survive, you grab citrus berries, and then a fight breaks out, and you only have 1 or 2 charges instead of all 3, whereas safeguard, you're just going to be spamming that on cooldown. So that's where the math is going to come into play to find out which one is objectively better, because you can't use soft-boiled like Pollen Puff. You can't use it to top off health in lane or try to get that sustain going. You need to hold on to all of those charges until a fight breaks out, or if you desperately need to use it to survive. It's that important. It's not a sustain healing move. It's going to be for pretty much battle healing only, and I think that's what separates the really good Blissey players from like average or bad Blissey players, and that's where like Safeguard just really offsets it, and it does feel kind of weird because you want to preempt that damage. That's how you get the most usage out of a shield, and that's also what makes Safeguard kind of weird, because you can use it to cleanse crowd control, and then the shield is still going to be up, and then they're still going to have a little bit of crowd control immunity. But at the same time, you want to preempt the shielding, so I don't know the optimal way of using the shield yet, but I feel like if the initial impressions are this good on Safeguard, it's probably only going to get better, and I wonder if it has that score shield thing to where Safeguard stacking with another shield means that you have the Safeguard shield effect. So like if you just have someone dive in, you Safeguard them, they also get like their own shield from one of their abilities, or if Eldegoss comes in and shield them, they actually have more immunity like to hindrances, so then they're able to do whatever they want while also getting as much effective shielding as heals. There's a lot of like weird things that are going on with this move that I think break it, and I don't want to be like hyperbolic or overreactionary where just like, now it's better than soft-boiled, even though, like I said, I felt like it almost was impossible to make Safeguard better than soft-boiled, but it got so overtuned. Maybe it is the way, and it felt very good to use. But now it has like, and also maybe that's another thing, like Eldegoss's shield got nerfed, and all like its overall effectiveness and like healing and supportive capabilities got nerfed because all you did was spam things on cooldown. You spam Safeguard on cooldown and you're fine, and you're outperforming soft-boiled. I think there's still a case for soft-boiled, but now it leans heavily into default to Safeguard and then figure out soft-boiled later, and I feel like Safeguard is only going to get better in designated compositions, whereas soft-boiled is probably like the safe thing to pick in solo queue. But again, it's not even like, oh, I'm in solo queue, so I'm just gonna do soft-boiled instead. And I don't even know if like you look at your team, you look at the enemy team, and you can make the best decision. Like, just go Safeguard, especially if they have a lot of crowd control. And every team has a lot of crowd control, so Safeguard it is. And then like stacking Safeguard with the natural cure is crazy. And I think full heal is still like a pick on Blissey. And you don't really like flash away from things. Like, you need to hard commit on Blissey. If you're running away from a fight on Blissey, you're costing your team. Like, you just need to go in, and then either you die and your team wins, or your team just wins and you're still alive. So don't even worry about it. Like, you just need to be in there soaking damage, putting out as much healing, shielding, and support as possible. So flashing in or out doesn't really do anything for you. Full heal means that you're like not missing an ability cooldown because you get stunned like at 0.1 seconds before an ability comes off cooldown. So I mean, like, full heal, natural cure with Safeguard, no one can crowd control you, and you're free to just dictate a fight however you want, and that's pretty good. Also, Helping Hand is just busted, like Helping Hand needed a nerf, if anything, because, like, I don't think Blissey needed a special defense buff, and I think the Safeguard buff is overtuned, so now, like, Blissey went from better than Eldegoss to even better than Eldegoss in healing, so now it's, like, the best support. So that's kind of a weird thing, but yeah, if not, go Potion. Like, I think the Potion healing just keeps you in the fight, soaks more damage, gives you another cooldown rotation, or, like, gets you to that second Safeguard in a fight, and then you're just winning from there, or making sure, like, you heal, and then your Bliss Assistance is going to go off instead of just getting, like, bursted down at the last half second or something. That's my take on Blissey in this regard. As for the items, Buddy Berry Focus Band, 100% pick on pretty much every Pokemon. Wise Glasses gives you more special attack scaling into that Safeguard, into Bliss Assistance, into everything else. Wise Glasses Soft Boiled still really strong, but yeah, just use that. Buddy Barrier is too good on supports. You're so fat that you need the Focus Band healing, especially if, like, you're shielding and healing on top of it. If something opens up, like Wise Glasses plus the score specs would be interesting, just to get even more stats on top of it, but I don't even think that that's completely necessary. I tried to mess around with AD Blissey, don't do it. Muscle Band isn't enough for your third item slot. Giving up Buddy Barrier to, like, go for crit or something doesn't work because Blissey doesn't have any kind of crit scaling to matter to make it interestingly enough. It's like, oh, 4 to 6% chance to do a couple hundred extra damage on an auto attack on a Pokemon that shouldn't be auto attacking. Yeah, you don't really get anything out of anything with Blissey. Even the Muscle Band damage is, like, low on 3%. It doesn't matter enough. Even with Safeguard, Helping Hand, all that. Like, just get in there and do the same Blissey things. But now Safeguard, just, like, if you play around it really well, it just makes your ally even more unstoppable because that shield value is stronger than Soft Boiled. So, like I said, like, yeah, you use it. They get, like, 2-3 Soft Boileds in a fight out of just Safeguarding, which invalidates Safeguard because now you have shields plus the hindrance immunity. And you just kind of keep stacking and snowballing from there, and it just feels very good. So that's my take. Instead of just kind of, like, balancing between Safeguard and Soft Boiled, I think they completely overshot it, and now you pretty much just want to default to the Safeguard because it's ridiculous. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.